he's doing.
Thank you. Okay. Okay, we're just going to welcome Hansaji with the kirtan. Okay, so all will sing it together. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
हम लोग ग्रीट करते हैं हंसा जी दादा श्याम. This is our greeting. Dada Sham to everybody. Hansaji, shall I speak English? Is okay?
Which language you want here? English or Hindi?
English. Chinese.
I'll translate it to Cantonese. So English, yes.
Hansaji, we welcome you to the Sadhu Vaswani Center, Hong Kong. Our headquarters, you know, is in Pune. And our two beloved masters, they teach us so much to respect and love everyone, to love the inner self, the pure self. And that day, Hansaji, you told us about self, which really touched my heart. If who were not there on that day, I will just repeat it. Self. Now we don't have to look in that teeny-meeny self, we have to look at a higher self. Self is S-E-L-F. S is for smile. E is for exercise. L is for learning, and F is for friends. Such a beautiful message in such a small word. And also our Didi Krishna Hansaji, who is now after Dada, she gives us she tells us a lot of stories about Dada, which we never knew. So she told us the other day, because you said something to detach. And recently Krishna Didi told us to detach, but to attach. So we were, like I also was thinking, why attach? Attach to him. Hansaji is right. Attach to the higher self, not to this lower self that we all have inside. And just today, we were listening to Dada's, we had our satsang today, 4:30 to 6 o'clock every Wednesday. So Dada spoke about the 7 colors of love. I will just briefly say it. 7 colors of love. The first color, patience, kindness, humility, forgiveness, desireless, sacrificial. Love is a big sacrifice, not I. We have to give, then that is true love. And it is universal. You are not only, I'm Sindhi, so I must only love Sindhi. No. I must only love someone from Hong Kong. No. Everyone in this creation is our family. Dada says that. And with that note, I will again greet Hansaji to our center. This is Sangeeta's second home. This is Sangeeta's first home is Yoga Center. I don't think her home is not her home. Because her heart is with Dada. Dada has stayed with her, he has blessed her. And so now we just want to greet you. I now call upon Deepa Chogani to formally introduce Hansaji.
Welcome, Hansaji. So as we all know, our dear Hansaji is the respected daughter-in-law of Sri Yogendraji, who founded the Yoga Institute. The Yoga Institute is 105 years old. It's the oldest yoga institute in the world. It's located in Mumbai, and Hansaji is the president of the International Board of Yoga organization, which is the highest held esteemed yoga organization in the world. She's also the vice president of another organization, and she's received countless accolades and awards. So this is just the tip of the iceberg, what I'm explaining to you all about her. She's also, this is very inspiring, 4 to 5 years ago, she received a PhD in complementary medicine, and she's also got an LLB in law. So, I mean, again, this is just a few things, few credentials of hers that I'm describing. And as you can see, she's really humble about it. She also received, in 2019, the National Yoga Award by none other than the Prime Minister, Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And I mean, look at her. Their eyes are twinkling, the face is shining. And the best part for us, I think, as I'm speaking on behalf of all of us, is that she's the epitome of love. So when we are just seeing her, just being near her, we can feel that energy. So without further ado, we look forward to your gems of wisdom. We're just going to show a video before you proceed. And thank you so much once again.
Dr. Hansaji Yogendra is a distinguished leader in the world of yoga, a beacon of wisdom and compassion, a global symbol of peace and balanced living, and the director of the Yoga Institute, which is the world's oldest organized center of yoga. She has led the householders yoga movement with a deep commitment to service and well-being of people.
take care of myself and my mind and my life.
It has been her life's mission to simplify and spread the teachings of classical yoga to the masses. Over 1 lakh yoga teachers have been trained under her guidance, and she has personally conducted over more than 1.5 lakh theoretical and practical yoga sessions. Through her unique approach and teachings, she empowers individuals to harness the transformative potential of yoga, not just as a physical practice, but as a holistic lifestyle encompassing mental, emotional, and spiritual dimensions. In a world yearning for mental peace, Dr. Hansaji is a guiding light for many, encouraging them to embark on a journey of self-discovery and leading them to lead a more meaningful life. The Life Management Yoga Center, LYMC, the Hong Kong branch of the Yoga Institute, proudly celebrates 25 years of holistic well-being and growth. Mark your calendars for an unforgettable gathering at Kaifong Hall TST, Hong Kong on 11th September 2023, starting from 6 p.m. Come, celebrate and connect with Dr. Hansaji Yogendra and gain enlightened wisdom.
Namaskar to everybody. I am sitting in front of all beautiful, lovely people who have been listening to all these wisdom throughout. The point is, when we listen to something, only 10% is regained. I am giving you a scientific formula. When you see something, 10%. When you hear and see both together, 30%, as we watch videos, etc. And when you write more sensory organs, 50%. But when you apply these things into life, 90%. So ultimately all this wisdom has to get converted into application, the way of life in our life. Coming, listening nice things, doing some bhajan kirtan makes you feel relaxed, you feel nice, you feel happy, but that doesn't improve the quality of life. For that doesn't give you any health. That doesn't make you understand how to deal with others who are very different than you. Every other human is so different. Every human is sample by itself. मैं कहती हूँ हर एक व्यक्ति एक नमूना है. And to deal with them, what is good for you may not be good for him. What helps you may not help him. And you will find in your own family, one family, all varieties come together, not the same type at all. And you have to deal with them in and out throughout. And that is something where you don't do wrong karmas, don't suffer because of others. Otherwise your life would be just rotating around a push. Kabhi kochi, kabhi gum, tararam tam tam. कुछ नहीं हो रहा है. So that life doesn't go well. So we have to, yoga says that observe yourself, self. I was talking about self, that what type I am, who am I, what is my body, what is my mind, what is my body's character, mind's character, I should know. What are the things which irritates me, what are the things which bother me, I should know. And when they irritate me or bother me, what do I do? To get bothered or do some action? It's very, very clear. To get bothered is your choice. To suffer or not to suffer is your choice. Somebody is rude, somebody is selfish, somebody is behaving very, very differently which you never expected. And then you get hurt. What are you doing? You are doing hinsa. First step in yoga is ahimsa. Ahimsa is the first. Ahimsa paramo dharma. Ahimsa is the first. And what are you doing? You are hurting yourself only. You are doing hinsa. You are on the path of hinsa. Then you get hurt and then you hurt others. If you choose not to get hurt, things would be different. Life would be different. I don't even understand. I mean, you say my own people, how am I can't get hurt? There is nothing like me and mine. Every individual is as I said, sample myself, one thing. They are born with their karmas. They are going to go through their karmas. Cycle of life. This is a very big subject, karma and karma ka siddhanta. But you are different. You can't do anything much for them. They will have to go through their experiences. They will have to do everything. But you first stop suffering because of others in life. I am telling you all that today, since all of you are sitting in front of me, you should take this strong decision. You have to take a decision. And from today onwards, I am not going to suffer because of anybody in life. Anybody means your own people. We don't suffer from any outside, any Tom, Dick, Harry from outside world. We suffer from our own people. So don't do that. Decision. Second would be Satya. Speak truth. Face the world. Person has less money, accept less money is the problem can. Why do you have to show to people that no, I am prosperous? But prosperity doesn't mean anything. Somebody is prosperous today, when he will go down, nobody knows. Best of the people have gone to such a state where they have to live in a small jobri. Money doesn't stay there. Money is like, wo kehte hain na, Lakshmi ji, it just goes. It's very active. So don't show a different personality than what you are. Andar se aur bahar se same. You should be same, in and out. Truth. Satyam eva jayate. Truth. Who can speak truth? A person who is strong can speak truth, not otherwise. Face the world and speak the truth. Speaking truth doesn't mean telling your opinion, not at all. How do I look? Oh, this color doesn't suit you. That's your choice because you like red and that person is wearing blue. So you will say, that's your opinion. Opinion has nothing to do with truth. Truth is something different. You see things, understand that thing, communicate that in truth. You need two people to talk to. That person should be in a listening state when you speak. Otherwise, how are you going to speak truth? You are speaking, he should be in a listening state. Wait till he comes to listening state and then only open your mouth. That this is what the facts are. Don't bring your emotions into it. Don't steal things from others, rather give. Don't take credit. Who made this? I made it. Who did you make? Everything went on correct together, then only something good has happened. So instead of that, give credit that because he cut vegetable very nicely, that's why this is tasting well. Or because the plates were so good that because it is, and then you can give the credit to somebody. And not suffer, not speak, take away the credit, start giving credit. Come on. Fourth is of course brahmacharya. There is a joke. वो गाना है था ना पहले फिल्मों में, इसकी बीबी मोटी जिसका भी बड़ा नाम है, जिसकी बीबी लंबी उसका भी बड़ा नाम, ये सब चलता है, all that thing. But there is a new version. जिसकी बीबी ना हो उसका भी बड़ा नाम है, जिसकी बीबी ना हो उसका भी बड़ा काम है, सबको अपनी बना लो, बीबी का क्या काम है, सबको अपनी बना लो ना, बीबी का क्या काम है, everybody is yours. So the point is control of sensory organs. ये अच्छा लगा and I want it. Oh, I liked it so much, so I have to take it. Overwork, overdo, overeating, overseeing. Anything in excess is poison. Don't go for anything excess. And fifth is amassing, mera, mine. How much is mine? Arey Baba, so much is there. First, satisfy yourself, santosh. Bring that in your life. What you have, you don't even remember, but you want more. That creates problem. Whatever your karmas are, whatever you are supposed to get, you are getting first. Feel happy with it. Do you know sabse badi bhakti? What is the biggest bhakti of God is when you are happy every moment. In whatever situation God has put you in, you are happy with it. That is called sabse best bhakti of God. That means you believe in God. He is doing. Who are you and me to do the things? So keep all these things in mind. I will not give long lecture because I am told that there are lots of questions. So, but today I wanted to just tell you that in all these things, we have to become alert and aware about our thoughts. What type of thought I have, positive or negative. Only two types are there, no? Acha ya bura, good or bad, light or dark, two opposites. What thought I have in my mind, because mind's job is to think, so mind is going to think all the time. So what people do, I'm sure all of you must be doing, when you are in a negative thought, what do you do? When you are angry, what do you do? Some people will shout, some people will react, some people will cry, some people will do anything. I have varieties with me in the institute. So people, when they get angry or when they are upset or they get tensed, I know one lady, very interesting. She takes a mobile, closes her eyes and dial tuck. Any number. And then some wrong number will come. She will talk to that wrong number for 5-7 minutes and her mood will become normal. What do you do? You have to bring a happy mood, no? I know a nurse, whenever she fights with her husband, she goes in kitchen and whatever is there she puts and eats. She's so fat. She's a nurse of Cooper's Hospital. And she says, I hardly eat. She hardly eats, but once in a day or twice in a day she fights. So then, once in a day if you are eating and not eating at a regular interval of time, you are going to put on weight. You sometimes fast and sometimes eat. This imbalance or indiscipline doesn't work in life. To remain healthy, you should be having discipline. Roz suraj uthta hai ki nahi? Our heart is pumping every day or not? Is that doing his job? No. Where is the holiday? Where is upvas there? It's very important that you eat 4 times in a day at a regular interval. Little. And have a glass full of liquid. I've been telling this always. Discipline. And that is required. ये इतना स्वीट ग्लास है कि उससे पीने का मन हो रहा है. चलिए कुछ नया है यार. Some lubrication, yes. So, point कहाँ था हमारा? Eat little 4 times in a day and follow discipline in life. When it comes to food, anything in excess is wrong. Everything in balance. Madhyam marga. Extremes no. Too much chili or no chili. Too much hot, too much cold. ये सब चीज extremes. Balance में. Even when you take bath, too much hot and too much cold, no. Body temperature. water. This is how you should bring balance into our life. Work, 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 and we forget even to take a long breath. We forget even to get up or move leg here and there. We just don't do, or walk little bit and just look at the nature and come back and work. We don't. We forget ourselves. Where you have to carry yourself and do your job. That has to be done. So somewhere, some discipline and balance is required. Right? So with all that, once we are in a balanced state, mind would be in a receiving state. Mind would be in a state of wisdom. Intellect would be developed. Or otherwise, only emotions take over us. And emotions never take any decision under the influence of emotions. Never. You want to do something, okay. Sit quietly and think whether that thing is good or bad for you. Right or wrong. Is it good for everybody or no? Then would you take a decision, otherwise not. Do right karmas, because finally it's the karma which we have to face. Karma ka siddhant. You must know that thoroughly well. As you sow, so shall you reap. अच्छा करो, अच्छा ही होगा. फिर आप कहोगे अच्छे लोगों को बहुत बुरा होता है, सो नहीं बुरा. That are past karmas we have to go through. If I had to fall and break my bones in my leg, I had to go through that. Accidents and breakage in my leg. So I am holding somebody and walking, but no pain, no problem. But if we have to go through certain things, then we have to go through happily. That should not stop you from going ahead in life. So in life, take charge of yourself. Don't forget yourself. Do everything but holding yourself. Move ahead in life. Right? So now we will go ahead with question answers, and maybe that would help further.
Solidify. I am taking your permission to sit on a chair, if that is okay. So
Please.
people can hear me as well as others in the sun. So Dadasham, everyone, anyone can take the mic from me if they have a live question to ask. Otherwise, I have quite a few questions. I think I'm going to start with a very, everyone is really interested to know, Hansaji, about you.
Okay.
Yes, so what I mean,
Standing here in front.
you lead a very, very dynamic life. You lead a very busy life. You're a busy woman of the world. We'd like to know what time you wake up, what you eat, do you exercise?
You also practice. Of course you practice. When I speak, I do. That's very clear.
But we really want to know about you. Want to know what your typical day is like, if there's such a thing as a day.
Lots of time. In short, whatever I have been speaking, I have been following in life. I do get up at 5:30, but I keep lying down in bed. I don't leave my bed. I remain, eyes are closed still. I am up. I just thank God that my one day more in my life. Thank you. First thought comes is that thanking God, finding out whether I am alive or not, because anything is possible. So just go through your body, any pain anywhere in body. If neck is stiff or back is stiff, just register it. That's all. So that during day you can attend to it. Sometimes neck pain, sometimes leg pain, sometimes some spasm. Whatever has come, if at all, nowadays nothing comes, but if at all, this is my habit, to just go through mentally the body, register that area, and during day 2-3 times, attend to that thing by either doing movement or some warmth or any setting, some asanas. So this is how the body only directs you. So that is in the morning. And all these habits, I think so I have mentioned all that in my YouTube talks, which I think so all of you should listen, because I am putting lots of effort in giving all this knowledge which is required for a human to lead a healthy and very positive and happy life. And so listen. So my talks are also there, however I continue. My body is still very flexible. I can split, put my head down, I can bend up, bend up. Body has no problem, flexibility is there, stamina is there. But breakage is there. I told you now, fell 3-4 times.
Wow.
And my left leg is weaker because of that, and it has not joined properly in spite of all the medical and everything. Joining has to take place, healing has to take place naturally. So that healing was done in such a way that I am supposed to now hold somebody and walk. Because stick doesn't help me, I'll fall with stick. So I hold somebody and walk. So that is my time for counseling. So in the institute, I take a round in the compound, 5 rounds in the compound in the morning, in the afternoon, at night, in the evening. And somebody or other, some other student who wants to discuss or talk with me, they walk with me. And they are so glad to walk with me, and I am very glad to walk and give them guidelines. So this is how I use my time and attend to myself. Separately taking out time is not possible. So you need such things in your life, and that gives joy to everybody around. And I enjoy every moment of my life, every moment. There is no grudge, no negativity. Whatever happens, happens for good. I have 100% faith in that, full faith in that. Because my son died, fine, accepted. And next day I was giving lecture. We didn't do Tija or Barwa or Terma, nothing. When death has come, it has come. You have to just accept it. So that's why I'm telling you that whatever is mentioned in Bhagavad Gita, whatever in philosophy, I am following 100%, totally 100%. I believe and accept it. बैठ के रोने से dead body is not going to come alive again. And those who are alive, you are not doing duty towards them. Do your duty towards them, those who are there around you. And so, no, go ahead. And then I found in my institute, everybody was sad, negative, poor fellow, all right from my watchmen to my workers, to all my office people, to also students, so many. We have 3,000 people coming every day to the institute. And everybody, they say, how could your son die? My son was 37-year-old, accident, car, and he died. And they say, how such thing? We don't believe in God anymore. You stupid, you people are. Don't believe in God. जो हो रहा है अच्छे के लिए हो रहा है, but you can't see good in that, but don't see bad in that. Maybe for sometimes you can't see good in that. And so, well, I saw everybody was sad, छोटा सा मुंह बना के रोते रोते काम कर रहे हैं. So I decided that I should bring joy in them. So there was one of our students who was a film writer of Oh My God picture, first version. And he phoned me 15 days later of my son's death that Hansaji, my film is coming and I have heard all your lectures. I used to sit in front when I was giving lecture. Every day I would give public lecture. And he said, my film is coming, I want you to see. He didn't know my son died. He knew, God knows, but maybe. He says, you have to come to see my movie. कितने पास भेज दूँ? मैंने बोला 40. 40 पास भेजो. 40 नहीं, at 30 पास भेज दो. But very fine. 30 pass. I told all watchmen, all office workers कि चलो, we will go and watch movie. And Saji, yes. सबको लेके गए movie दिखाने. But one of them saw what a change for them in life when they see me behaving normally. And I said, now no more crying or anything. You are not spreading pain and suffering in the world. Come on, you have to spread joy and happiness. Smile should remain always. And they are now no more this. नहीं चलेगा मुझे. So I said, and then they started, and it was very nice. So this is how apply philosophy in life. And that's it, life. It gives you lots of trials and errors, lots of trials. And क्या होता है, and I'm sure all of you are going through your proportion. Everybody is going through, everybody. So you have to now manage it strongly and with full faith in higher reality, full faith. जो भी होता है अच्छे के लिए ही होता है. And then I tell you what happened. One son is gone. I thought now me, my husband, Dr. Jaydev, we are also getting old. I am 76 now in my life, and my husband, no, my son died in 2012 में died. And husband also is getting old. So he is much elder to me, my husband, 15 years, 18 years. मेरे से ज़्यादा बड़े थे, Dr. Jaydev. No problem. Very lovingly we work together. So now who will take care of the institute? Somebody is required. Institute is running. God is running. And here came my another person who was my cousin sister's son, who had some job in Mumbai from Indore. He came and he says, I would like, and he was watching what we people are doing. He wanted to have some place to stay. So he said, send him. My house is empty now. Only we two are living. And my mother came to live with me. She is now 95-year-old, my mother. Very healthy, very fine, fit. After that. And then he started watching what we people are doing. And the lectures he heard, sitting and discussing with us, very intelligent and very intense boy. He said, Ma, he would call me Ma. Ma, I want to just serve here in the institute. I said, look, beta, I can't give you salary, I don't have money. We have never made money in the institute. Institute is non-profit organization all the time. I can give you, if at all, salary 20,000, but that's it, not more than that. And he was earning 1,30,000 in his company, 1,30,000. And I said, I can't, don't do that, you are young, carry on in your life. No, the work which you are doing, I was trying to think that I should be working, helping people, helping those crying people coming and they go out smilingly, health is improved, क्या diseases सब ठीक हो रही है, and so on so forth. तो मुझे तो यही काम करना है. He started, नमस्कार. So he started, and now he has taken over charge of the institute. Whenever you come, you will see the great difference. 100% dedicated, 24 hours he is working. He, and now he got married, his wife. I tell you one interesting thing. When we were trying to select the girl for my son, because then I adopted him. He was like an adopted son, and now he is my son, Rishi. His name is Rishi, H-R-I-S-H-I, Rishi Yogendra. His surname is Yogendra. Then अभी शादी करना था उसका, he was 28 years, तो शादी तो लड़की ढूंढी. तो I made one point clear that girl should be from a joint family. Joint family? Yes, our family has a range of age. My mother is 95, I'm 76, Dr. Sadhu. So a joint family girl who knows how to tolerate, who knows how to adjust, who knows how to take the nonsense and keep quiet, or do something. Joint family girl. And so I want joint family girl. And really we found the girl where she was 28 people living in the same big bungalow. And she came to me and she is also doing a fantastic job. Her name is Prani. So Rishi and Prani, the Prani, and they both are now taking charge of the institute. I just sit, give lecture, I do counseling, but the entire management, all the thing, which is very big, they are doing it. So that's my life. Okay.
So there have been a lot of questions that
Please,
have come,
that is
and
important.
generally about health. So I think I'm going to start with something that has come up quite a bit now, is about COVID. So that has just, I hope, left us, but some people are concerned about how we can now manage if COVID has come into the body, how we can, what we should do what practices we can do continually to
Okay.
protect ourselves from the negative effects of COVID.
Actually, the life before COVID and life after COVID has drastic changes, tremendous change. World has changed, and COVID is something which the whole world was suffering from, not just a pandemic of one area which used to be there. Now here, one outcome is that weakness, which is very common in COVID, which comes very easily, catching cold, cough, sinuses, headache, migraine, all this is another outcome which we suffer from. And third, restlessness, lack of sleep, all these are another area which I think so majority go through it. Now, medicines are not required. What is required to build up immunity? And immunity building up is possible with, as I told you, timely eating food, sleeping well. At night, person must learn how to sleep, even if you don't feel like sleeping. Discipline again. 10 o'clock you will go to your bed and that's it. Bed में चले जाओ, switch off the lights. When you switch off the lights, hormones are secreted in our body. They are connected with optic nerves. And they really help in repairing the body. All repair work, unwanted things are thrown out from the body, wanted things are stored in the body. All that is done at night. Unfortunately, our night life has become bigger. So they say people sleep late because they are watching TV, their mobile, and family comes late at night. Let members come at night. Those who are in the house, those who can eat food by 7 o'clock, they should be sleeping by 10 o'clock. That much they should do it. Now take charge independently. सब मिल के साथ में खाएंगे, सब मिल के साथ में वो नहीं होता है. That's leave it right now because your body requires attention, and so you have to give priority to your body. And so do that timely sleeping. Time fix करोगे ना, धीरे धीरे नींद आएगी. In bed itself you should do pranayam, alternate breathing. Pranayam number 4, that is abdominal breathing, diaphragmatic breathing, Brahmari pranayam. और ये प्राणायाम शांति से करो, किसी को डिस्टर्ब नहीं, मतलब और आंख बंद करके पड़े रहो. नींद नहीं आ रही है, राइट 10 पॉजिटिव पॉइंट्स हमने तो दिया भी है डायरी, और राइट क्या क्या अच्छा हुआ, व्हाट गुड हैपेंड टुडे, राइट दैट. व्हाट बैड हैपेंड, अभी यू विल स्टार्ट दिस हैपेंड, गुड. That makes the whole difference of the state of mind. Like the mind is busy thinking, what good happened in a day. Start seeing, have you seen a flower blooming? Have you seen children playing? So many good things, sunrise, sunset, so many good things. If we want to list, we can list. So when nobody has fought today with you, or nobody, you didn't get hurt, even if you were about to get hurt, you remembered that name. Why should I suffer because of others? What have you done? Or list of good things, 10 positive points. Think about it and write it down. And then you will see how your mind will be positive when you sleep. Good thoughts will come. और वो भी नहीं अगर हो रहा. So then the last resort is, if you have gone sometimes to some trip, family trip, or you have gone to some picnic, or you have seen some movie, start thinking what was the beginning of the movie, how it went further. So this sequential thinking will make you to sleep. Picnic पे गए हो तो how you made the bag, package किया, and how you went, and so many things you forgot, and so many things. Come on, go ahead. What you have lived, and that would help you to sleep. But put your effort and sleep well. Then fatigue will go away, otherwise fatigue will remain for 1 full year, not even less. So don't get into that. Yeah, all of you should put effort.
Thank you. There's a specific question on sharing, asking Hansaji please to share some tips on how to reduce jaw clenching and skin picking.
Skin picking.
Picking and clenching of the jaw.
Skin picking at the, like this.
All picking of the skin and jaw clenching.
Interesting person. Your jaw clenching, one of the outcome is because of some infection in the stomach. Basically worms, some infection in the stomach, and that can cause jaw clenching. So they are given some teeth to wear, so that you don't clench. Dentist, you go to dentist, they do that, and so you will sleep accordingly. But then you can come out of it the moment you start following yoga. Oral hygiene. Oral hygiene makes it very much clear that the moment at night before going to bed you must brush your teeth and take a tongue cleaner and clean your tongue. Move your tongue to left, right, up, down. See that your tongue goes to every tooth. Say hello to every tooth. घूमना चाहिए पीछे से आगे. This tongue exercise, you see, you do tongue exercises. It is a treatment for Alzheimer's disease. Let me tell you, you do this and you will not get Alzheimer's. Tongue, pull the tongue out. What we say in Sihasan. Yogis to say that you should jivha dohan. They say that hold your tongue and pull it little bit. जैसे गाय का दूध करते हैं ना, in the same way pull it that way. That would help your throat also. When the throat is little, giving you little mucus and cough, and that would help in doing that. So tongue movement, tongue cleaning, tongue exercise, taking tongue back, putting tongue on the palate. And stay there. Hey, I'm making sound. Don't make sound. I'm making sound to show you. Don't close your mouth. Let tongue remain there. Don't talk. Talking is not required. Tongue should be up on the palate. And take few deep breaths. Breathing. जब tongue चिपक गया, breathing. तो ये करो. So this would help in management of clenching. And this biting or pulling skin out and all that, because hinsa we are doing to ourselves, that is the whole thing. If anger is within, frustration, or free mind is devil's workshop, कुछ भी करता है, नक खा रहे हैं, ये करेगा, mind को busy रखो, और थोड़ा सा keep it. I think so that will go away. Awareness is required. At night they may not be removed. During day, no? So during day you are quite conscious. You will be able to manage.
I want to ask though, just to help this person, that these exercises of the tongue, should it be done early morning or
Any time. But remember and do it. When you are alone, don't show your tongue to everybody. You can show your tongue to sun. If you can see rising sun, show your tongue to sun. That would still help you.
Hansaji, there are many questions on anxiety and depression. How to cure anxiety and depression?
Understand that anxiety and depression is created by us with our mind. Anxiety, kya hoga, kya hoga. You are thinking. This thinking should stop now. How would you stop thinking? Sing. Singing. It is very easy to say higher self, but higher self should be experienced inside. Higher self is not higher somewhere, it is inside. So thinking should stop. And that you can stop by keeping your mind occupied. When you are doing something new, learn something new, your thinking will be giving a direction. रोज एक श्लोक याद करो, एक भगवद गीता का श्लोक याद करो, मेमोराइज करो, और रोज एक दो जोक्स याद करो. इतना टेंशन क्यों? Why create tension? Some jokes every day. Somebody knows the joke here in the class. पढ़ते तो है, no, people read jokes and laugh also. They say that when person is laughing, Earlier they used to say, "Hey, पागल हो गया है, हंसता है फालतू में." But now when somebody is laughing, you say, "यार मेरे को भी भेज देना." So it is something like this. So try and remember, memorizing. When you start memorizing, your anxiety goes away. Because anxiety is free mind's devil's workshop. Unnecessary thinking. When life is not in our hand, who are we to think? Who are we to? And what are you thinking about? हवा में किल्ले बना रहे हो क्या? कुछ हुआ ही नहीं है and you start. We know one lawyer. मैं जब law करती थी, we know one lawyer. उसने he got married at the age of 60. And he was busy in everything, and at the age of 60, and then he and Dr. Sadhu, he was very much a part of institute's activity also. So he said, "Please, you will have to come for marriage." But we couldn't go at that time on his wedding time. But then after 4 days, we found out time and we went to his house. What we see is his hand is on his head and he is worrying and he's a long paper, he is writing. अरे भाई क्या अभी शादी की है? And it's your choice. अरे don't know now what will happen to me if suppose my wife gets pregnant and then she has a child. What if first of all the child will not be a normal, we'll have to have a very special thing. And the whole list he started writing. It was a long list. Worrying. How much money I have to go give to the school. कितना school का education costly हो गया है. And to what extent he was thinking. And he died at the age of 80. But childless. There was no child. But we are thinking about that only. That is anxiety. So we are funny. So let's stop thinking.
Can yoga cure all diseases and even cancer?
See, I will never use the word cure. In life, you can't cure everything. You can manage. What happens is, any disease comes because somewhere our lifestyle is wrong. Somewhere we are doing mistake. All these breakages and all that is not disease. It's a state, structural problem. Yoga doesn't deal with structural problem. Arti-tuti hai to it's broken and you have to go to doctor to join it. Yoga deals with functional problems. Your heart is there. Heart is pumping also but not functioning well. Something is wrong in pumping. Or blockages are coming. Or your liver is there but not doing its job well. Or kidney is not doing its job. Here yoga works wonders. Because you are trying to change your lifestyle, the way in which you are living your life. Something is wrong somewhere, that's why you are suffering. Make it very much clear. Change everything. Change the way in which you are living. Right from the hair oil to the food to down to your activity to anything. You know, somewhere the balance, your body is right now into that phase. And body has given you sickness. So now change. So har jagah change kar. Be ready for change. And that really works wonders. That is management. And then when person takes charge of himself now, what cancer will do? I have one Canadian student who has breast cancer. It is cancer, proven. But she doesn't want to go for operation. She says, cancer will do cancer job, I am doing my job, I am busy. That's human mind. And she is 22 years. That is there. But no operation, nothing. She is managing very well. So I can't say I have cured the cancer. But she is living very well. Who knows? Now if we take biopsy again, guard to hey, such a big lump is there. But she is fine. So if you can't function well in life, we are treating cancer patients. We have courses for cancer patients, and we have made them understand that cancer should not go in your mind. सोचना शुरू करोगे जरा सर दर्द हुआ कैंसर है, जरा एक फुंसी आ गई कैंसर है, नॉनसेंस। कैंसर के साथ क्यों लिंक कर रहे हो भाई? कैंसर इज डूइंग कैंसर जॉब, यू डू योर जॉब. Understand this. Don't bring disease in your mind. I find person who starts running nose and cold and cough and oh I am sick. I am sick. अरे भाई sickness है तो उसका solution भी है. Any sickness. Whenever there is any sickness, first 1 or 2 days rest. If you have any body pain, ache, 2 days rest. But only 2 days, huh? No more rest. ज़्यादा rest in your body needs movement, activity. So do activities, walking करो, घर के अंदर ही walk. Every 2 hours lie down and die for 10 minutes. Shavasana. Die for 10 minutes. Forget. Just lie down. Shavasana. Do it, learn how to relax. Conscious relaxation, conscious breathing, consciously doing every activity, and big diseases are handled. We have done research on depression, heart patients, diabetics, asthma, orthopedic problems. All these are well proven. Schizophrenia, we have bipolar diseases. We have done research on all these things and we have proven beyond doubt that yoga can work wonders. The patient has faith in self, in me, and in the subject. Faith is required. If I say kuch nahi hoga, तो then he is happy. We have many students. Hansaji, servant नहीं है घर में, बहुत वरी कर रहे हैं. They believe that once they have mentioned this to me, na, problem would be solved. To that extent the faith is. Servant नहीं है उसका भी. अभी आ जाए here. But I said fine. 1-2 दिन जरा आराम कर लो, काम करो, थोड़ा 1 किलो फैट कम हो जाएगा, अच्छा है. But yes, servant will come. Servant comes and says कि बस बहुत हो गया. So to that extent, and they have faith. So then it works. मैं कहती हूँ चलो hot water bag पेट पे रखना है 5 मिनट के लिए, 5 minutes. Warmth so that you digest well, absorb, assimilate well. Warmth works wonder. Jatharagni in Ayurveda, this Jatar with stomach and Agni is fire. Fire of stomach should be strong. Whatever you eat, body should converts that food into energy. Body will not store the food or you will not put on weight if your digestion is very strong. So all these sicknesses, we see that digestion becomes strong and they eat a healthy food. Non-vegetarian, we would say don't eat. We are not structured to eat non-veg. We are not structured. Our whole body is, when you see the body, human body, we are not structured for non-veg. We are structured for vegetarian. Our teeth to our lungs, so the longer, you see, alimentary canal, such a long alimentary canal. We need gas foods. We need fibers and not fiberless food, which is meat and egg and all that, no. So nothing of these things should be taken if body gives signal कि ये कुछ problem आ रहा है, change. ये होना चाहिए. Okay?
There are 2 more questions that I
Go ahead.
The audience doesn't mind me overrun. There's a specific question again on skin, psoriasis and eczema. If you could suggest something.
I think so. I have given the detail of that in my YouTube talk. Because psoriasis, the root cause is again in your emotions. Directly with emotion. It is known as psychosomatic disease. And that has come on skin. And when things come on skin, it is not the problem at skin level. The problem is deep down level. And the problem has to be handled from this angle which I mentioned. Right from your routine to food to everything. Nowadays, for external management, pathis are there. So many pathis are there. Allopathy also has good creams or anything. You use it, first remove it out, but then see that it doesn't come again. So find out. See, you will have to do some experiment if it is coming till you change your mind. And I guarantee the moment you change your outlook towards life, psoriasis disappears, eczema disappears. That is there. God has given such a sickness, na? The moment you worry or get tense, again it comes. Psoriasis. So, you will have to become a yogi.
And I guess the last question is actually a beautiful question to end with. What is the yogic way of raising children? How can we help children from being proactive, think positively, and have a more yogic life?
I tell you, there is no problem with children. Children are most natural products of God. They are so pure. There is no problem with kids. The problem is with us, parents. Whenever a child shows some problem, we teach parents. If parents get angry, what will child understand? You are telling child, don't do this. You are shouting yourself. So child learns how to shout. Whatever you are doing to child, are you doing it yourself? Running around and here and you will fall down. Don't. Go and very lovingly bring it back or show him where to jump. He's jumping here. Don't jump here. We parents use the word don't all the time. One child was asked, what's your name? He said, my name is don't. You are really angry. And 6-year-old boy, don't. Every time don't. Wait, then what to do? Tell now. He has energy. Children have lots of energy. You will have to teach them how to channelize their energy. And so, whatever work you are doing, take children along with you. You are in kitchen, let child give some atta, let him mess up. Nahi, kaam badh jayega. What do you mean? Child has to go through that. So, let him play with that. It's knife to uske liye thoda sa blunt magar knife and tell him to cut. Make him with you. Not what. You are in the bathroom taking bath, take child along with you and see how to take bath. Teach him and he will enjoy bath with you and not separately give bath and chalo bahar niklo, wrap up kar diya towel and le jao. Not of that sort. That way child will not, every time you will have to keep him busy. Nowadays I see parents, father and mother, what are they doing? Looking after one child. My mother used to say, 10 bhai log the bhai behan hum log. We just grew, we didn't know how we grew. But they grow. You watch the change, and life has become difficult for parents also. Single family, husband, wife and child, lots of problem has come. If a joint family, problems are not there. They are all handled well. But people can't tolerate each other nowadays so much. We have to learn ना थोड़ा कहीं खोया है तो कुछ मिलेगा भी ना. बच्चे के लिए तो दादा दादी मामा मामी सब बहुत जरूरी है. But then otherwise parents have to spend all the time with them and then create problems. So there are so many ways. But what I would directly guide is that parents should see that they follow a proper yogic way of life. If father is doing some asanas, mother is doing asana, child is watching, child will also start doing it. I guarantee. And then child will jump on you and come on, with child you do sarvangasana or bhujangasana. It is so interesting, I tell you. And this culture, this is formed in them that you have to do some healthy thing for yourself. Become flexible, become fit. All that happens at that age.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. These 2 words, although very little, is just does not sum up the gratitude we all have for you, Dr. Hansaji. Really thank you for gracing this audience and your presence here at the Sadhu Vaswani Center. Thank you also to Sangeeta ji and Ramesh ji for bringing Hansaji, Dr. Hansaji to Hong Kong. We have all, I believe, learned so much. And even as what she said earlier, even if we take 10% today, we have taken a lot. And I think,
See, you have just heard me. Now when you go home, you ponder upon what I was speaking and write your own notes also. That from today I will not suffer from anybody's life. Today I will eat, sleep on time, or I will do this, and for anxiety I will keep my mind occupied in so many other ways. You will have to put some effort on yourself, and that would help you, I am sure. Life would be definitely different. And let me tell you, this audience, I am very, what do I say? I am humbled. I have enjoyed this audience because all of you are really listening carefully, which I can see. You are, and I am sure. That's why I felt like talking more. I can go on for 2 hours.
We all
But
can.
You all have to go. You all have to go home also. Discipline. Time to discipline.
Thank you, Hansaji. And I think
I
Sangeeta ji
just
has
want
something
to
to
share
say.
with you all on anxiety. Recently, we have collaborated with Baptist University and we did the pilot survey with people coming to yoga center, and they have done the survey, and the results are very motivating and very encouraging. More than 50% people have reduced their anxieties, depressions, and so of course we are collaborating, we are starting more classes with them, but we have like a signature yoga education series. It's not just doing asanas, but the philosophy part goes behind it, so you understand way of life and whatever master said. So if people are interested, they are welcome to be joining us as well. So and of course, and it includes the blood test. So before you start, the blood test will happen, and after the course is over, the blood test will be done, and this is all free of cost. Complimentary of the Baptist University. And we want to, like, of course, our masters have been doing the research for more than 50 years, but for us, this is the first project in Hong Kong. So I invite people, rather, if they want to get benefit, and if you all have anybody who would benefit from this, so do join those options available as well. And because we want to kind of prove as well in Hong Kong that yoga can benefit. And of course, validation is in process. This was just a pilot study. But I think this will be leading into series where we'll be testing also the effect of pranayams, the effect of the yoga nidra. All separate tests will be done. So we are welcoming the participants for any of the programs if they wish to join.
They should contact.
Yeah.
Yes, they can email us. They have the contacts and they can reach out to us. So that's our expansion program right now. And of course,
With the topic on contacting Auntie Sangeeta or getting more information about our center, the Sadhu Vaswani Center in Hong Kong, our programs, our satsangs, we do service almost every week. We also have prayer meetings. If you would like any information, we've been given paper. So if you'd like to just give your contact details, email, and mostly mobile number with WhatsApp. And our Sevadaris are standing at the back. Please write your numbers and information and give it to us. We will add you onto our mailing list.
Also say that the first Sunday and the third Sunday is in English.
Yeah, so every first Sunday and third Sunday, the service, satsang, the singing, chanting is all, and the video message of our beloved Dada Jashan, which is the gentleman here, and our bigger Guru Dada Sadhu Vaswani. We have the lectures in English. So if you would like any more information, please just give your mobile number, WhatsApp number, and your name to the Sevadaris at the back.
if you all give me permission, I will ask last question to Hansaji. Am I permitted?
Yes.
Dr. Ji, we knew that our founder and even the guru of the founder, they could perform like miracles, I would put in local language, that even the prana could be given to the person who's dying. And I have read in the autobiography of our founder, like one time he was in Matheran, the hill station near Bombay, and there was a snake bite. So he just carried on and he reached to the ashram and he washed the poison away. So he had so much control that he didn't let the poison affect his body. So, and also of the founder's guru, like some research people, they wanted to take his picture, and he was not really keen. So they let, but like they say, okay, you do the picture, but when they develop the picture, he's not there. So may I request, if possible, to answer that?
Well, there are so many such things which I can tell you, but now let's not get into that. I am just telling you one thing, that human mind has tremendous capacity. If you can successfully keep your mind positive and focused. Dharana, Dhyan and Samadhi. These three should join together. And when you are in that level, wherever you put your mind in, mind takes the quality of that. Whatever you want to do with your mind, you can do. We have people, they can walk over water very nicely because they make their body light, go up in the air. Levitation, that we have done when sitting in meditation. The head is touching the ceiling, he has gone up and down. All this is done, I have seen, and everything is possible. But all these things we don't encourage. Sometimes it happens, sometimes you are doing such a nicely shavasana that you have developed vairagya. No attachment, chodo sab kuch, chodo. And sometimes you feel your body is elevating up, halki ho jati hai, becomes light. You all can experience that. But just see that you don't get stuck with that. Today I got an experience, tomorrow also I want the same experience. Gone with the wind. It doesn't happen. That day everything goes together. You see, beginning is with concentration. You concentrate on, bring your mind from everywhere and focus on one. Concentration, little prolonged concentration is meditation. Prolonged meditation, where you are with the object of concentration, where you become one with that object, that is samadhi. So this is a technique. And when you put this technique in your practice, you can do anything. So we call these three things together as sanyam in yoga. And put sanyam on elephant and you can get the strength of elephant. We have a story of Hansaji. Hansaji के बारे में बोलते हैं ना कि कितने उनके अंदर क्या क्या capacity थी. Ram never displayed any such capacity. Ram didn't want to use it or didn't have it. Maybe you can put it like that, because you have to go beyond this capacity. You have to go to that level. But Hansaji was required to reach to Sitaji, to do so many things, to kill the demons and devils. So it was required. And Ram came here just to finish Ravan, nothing else. All these capacities you see in Hansaji की story में आपको दिखेगा. All that is very scientifically put in yoga literature also. Yoga Sutra, you read, 3rd chapter of Yoga Sutra is talking about all these things and that has to be, it's possible. Now you will not find such people after founder has gone, his guru has gone. Now no, because we are teaching yoga for householders. For this you need to leave everything.
So on that note, I am going to say thank you to everyone. And generally at every satsang we end with a prayer. So we will end with that. Prabhu teri kripa se sab kaam ho raha hai. Prabhu teri kripa se sab kaam ho raha hai. Karte ho tum Prabhu ji, mera naam ho raha
प्रेयर है, और ये प्रेयर अगर बराबर समझ में आ जाए तो एंजाइटी का तो कोई स्थान है ही नहीं। करने वाला वो है, आप कौन हो भाई सोचने वाले। और सब तो उसको कर रहा है, आप क्या कर रहे हो? शांत रहो ना, मस्त एंजॉय करो एवरी मोमेंट ऑफ योर लाइफ।
Thank you, Hansaji. I hope we have to now apply. I hope you, when you come next time, we might be all changed yogis.
Yes, I expect that.